Alright, hello everybody. We're going to be doing some more testing today. We're going to continue with yesterday's league. We've been having having a rough time, but hopefully we will come back. This is the list that we're going to be working on. If you want to see some insights and whatnot, you can check out yesterday's stream where I talked about the changes that I made. But today I want to finish this league, maybe do another one, and the second league I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to be playing with this or I'm kind of interested in trying this out. This is the breach list that we ended up at when I did the breach stream, and I kind of want to try it out. With no Embercles, one worth fine in the main deck. So maybe we will give this a shot in the second league. Juan Pablo Alcalde. Um, Actually, I think this is a guy from the Discord, if I'm not mistaken. Primeval Titan, yes, you're the first. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We might be facing the mirror here, which would be hilarious. Um, it's for the Shotscape. It's for the Whir deck mostly. I wanted to taste the card at the. I know that I wanted to test some card that could be good in that matchup, and I went over all the possibilities. We actually went over all the possibilities yesterday specifically. We talked about all the different cards that would basically get the job done. Interesting. There was, I guess they don't know what I'm playing. I'm pretty sure that this person knows me, but I might be wrong. Anyway, we went over all the possibilities. Shatter Storm is just not castable under Damping Sphere. Um, Something Consulate. What's the name of the Consulate card? I can't remember. It's like a 5 mana enchantment or something. That one is also not reliably castable under Damping Sphere, which is what I was Crackdown. Yeah, that one. So I don't like that one either. Hercules is easy-ish, I guess, for my opponents to interact with, but at the same time. So we're taking the Amulet here. Now the question is, do we play it out? Because we have the Azusa. Well, but we don't have the prime time yet, so I think I'll just do this. Also, my opponent is playing Declaration of in Stone in Modern. Interesting choice. So yeah, that's basically what I was trying to figure out. What's the best card that we could. Okay, my opponent has some spice going on over there. Actually, we should have played Stronghold there. That was my bad. Okay. I mean, we're going to be casting a prime time. If we draw an Azusa or a prime time this next turn, and if we don't on the following turn, my opponent doesn't have the fastest draw I've ever seen. Though with like a bolt and stuff, it might be fast enough though. Relic Tarmogoyf combo deck. That's hilarious. Yeah, if they have a bolt or something, this might be troublesome. That's a Grim Level monster. Wow, we've been drawing awful. So they play whatever. They activate this. This is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm technically not dead. This is very, very bad. Like we practically drew all blanks. We practically, I mean, this is the only real draw we had. Because the relic is not really ramping me, right? I would be, even without the relic, I would be able, thanks to the amulet, to be casting the Titan next turn. I guess relic allows me to haste and potentially double strike. So my opponent, yeah, if they kill me here, they kill me. That's fine. So if they find like a lightning bolt or whatever, I'm dead. But if they don't, then I win the game because I can haste and double strike. Whoa, that's a really good one to know about. That's a really good one to know about. Damn. Alright, so we keep the we keep the never-ending streak of not great draws. I guess I want to keep the relic because of the Magus. We can take out the Cavern. We can probably take out Ghost Quarter. With having access to 4 forests, I think this is a bad card. A single Grove of the Burnt Willows is not going to change your Suicide Zoo matchup. It's gonna be bad anyway, so I don't think it's worth it. I'd much rather have access to a snow-covered forest. In order to for Grove to actually make an impact, you would need to run at least 3. I mean, you can simply side it out, Telperio. I mean, it's not like we're cutting Scouts or Asusas to fit the relic, right? So just side it out. You're fine. If you're expecting a lot of like sideboard hate, but like my opponent just showed me a Magus of the Moon, I'm not gonna side out Coalition Relic in the face of Magus of the Moon. Okay, let's check that list out. 2 Cursor in the main to explore. 2 Crossroads, damn. And Radiant Fountain, holy shit. Well, this person really did not want to lose to aggro. Double Chameleon Colossus? Tireless Tracker. Yeah, there are a lot of things that I don't like about this list. There are a lot of things I don't like about that list, but I can't. Now we can actually, in the face of Magus, Trinket is not going to be easy to cast, and we can probably side out. Should I expect? I'm going to expect actual Blood Moon as well. So let's side out 1 Stirrings and 1 Scout. Yeah, I think that Courser was always a fine card. It's just a metagame card. Yeesh. This hand is very slow. This hand is better-ish. Keep this one. Yep. I'm gonna Amulet on 1, then we're going to basically hold that path until it's good. The good thing about like playing Amulet on one is that it forces my opponent to like spend turns and whatnot, like trying to answer this. Okay. I don't think this is enough of a clock. Okay, I was gonna say especially with my opponent missing land drops, but they are not missing land drops, so never mind. But to a turn, I don't think it's enough of a clock to want for me to want to use this path. And if I draw an Azusa, I might actually want to path the Lava Man. This is not looking great though. Taking 3 here, this is fine. It'd be nice to draw an Azusa. Here comes the Magus probably. Yep, I fetch a basic forest. So, float white. Path it. And now if we draw Azusa, we win the game. But no such luck. Alright, just don't have another Magus, please. Just don't have another Magus. Considering my opponent drew it both games, I'm going to imagine that they are playing like 2 or 3 Maguses at least. Maguses. If they don't answer the Amulet, we're tightening next turn, so that's good. Can you, hey man, just pick up Amulet. We see I found your content. Glad I can catch your stream finally. Oh well, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your kind words. So my opponent is just like really not interested in in activating this Lava Man. Please play like a Goy for something irrelevant. Please play a Goy. That's not something irrelevant. Sure. Alright, so Grudge doesn't do anything, but this guy does. I guess I'm going to Explosive Zone 1 to slow down the clock. Man, this is rough. And I guess I want to crack this right now to not enable Revolt and stuff. So... Coalition Relic would be nice. No, actually it wouldn't. Damn! Please give me another basic. I think with another basic we win. Got Bloom, Sakura Red, and Sakura White, and getting Breach. What do you think about Valakut versions? I personally... personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Scape Shift, but I am a pretty big fan of this version of the deck. I think this version of the deck is pretty freaking sweet. Running main deck Chalices, Wood for Primus, and you're basically like a Breach deck, but... Huh. So I'm dead to Bolt anyway here, so I might as well not block. And my opponent doesn't have a 2-mana way to kill me either. Basic Forest? Nope. Okay. We just... we just died to double Magus. Okay, but the good thing is that we can drop from this league now. And we can actually start a clean league. Well, thank you very much, Can You Minotaur. Glad you're enjoying the content. So let's try... Let's try the bridge list. I'm a little bit intrigued by how this is going to play out. So this is the list that we're working with. Actually, I'm going to update to upload it to Stream Decker real quick, if you guys don't mind. Oh, Stream Decker, Amulet, Breach. 02, 19, 19. And got there. Upload new. Stream Decker, Amulet, Breach. Okay. And let's upload it here. There we go. Alright, so we're playing against Susurrus. We're in trouble. Damn it. Alright, I'll keep this. So we're playing against Whir. And I guess we have Shatterstorm in the sideboard, so there's that, so that's cool. Just don't chalice me on one, bro. Sweet. They didn't. We're not... Yeah, Primus is in the sideboard. Shit. Yeah, the welding jar. So... I guess I'm going to hope that they don't have Damping Sphere. Attack for value. Yeah, I think it's like exactly Susurrus. It's not the Whir deck, it's this guy. It's funny how you're matching me, how you play Bloom the week I tried to play too. Yeah, Primeval, yeah, this. I think Rich Titan is fun. And the deck is pretty great too. So we're going to Azusa first. And we don't have enough to... actually, here it's better to name Human. Because of Trinket Mage. So I'm assuming that... this Spyglass, because they're gonna be looking at my hand, it's going to name Stronghold. I might be wrong though. But that's what I would expect to happen here. Unless they have Ensnaring Bridge. They do have the bridge. And they do have the welding jar. And we don't have the freaking... is this game? This might actually be game here. Because we are not even playing... We're not even playing... Yeah, this was just one turn too slow. We're not playing Ballista, so we can't really kill them anymore. So our only out is for Susurrus to make a mistake, which sounds very, very, very unlikely. Okay. Yeah, I can. That's literally my only out. So I guess I get Ghost Squatter. And Thalia. Basically, they need to play the Hypnu and just like not protect it for whatever reason. That's my out. That's my out. Which is not great. It is not great. I can start. You're gonna need Spyless with this though. 1, 5, 6. They're gonna name Boros, I mean. I guess I could transmute for Blue Pact. Maybe. I mean, I guess we do that, right? Oh, I missed my attack. That was just stupid. I missed 1 point. Transmute T-West for Chalice on 0 probably. Yep, that's a Chalice. EE on 1? Sure. EE on 1. So I could pact for another Titan. So I can get... There you go, Saint Doom. Oh, this matchup. So we're going to transmute for a pact at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna leave red floating. And now we're gonna get Stronghold plus Garrison. I mean, we kinda need Bog. So let's get Bog. Here we're going to do that and swing. So next turn we do have enough to pay even through a Damp Sphere because of this. Yeah, because this I can't pack this because if they go get a Damp Sphere, then I actually like literally just die. So now they're gonna name Stronghold. Man, this matchup is so bad. Eon 3 is not my best bet because there's a Jar in play. So Eon 3 doesn't do much. So now they're gonna name Stronghold. And my only out is for the best Whir player in the world to make a mistake. So I don't like her outs. I don't like her outs. Not loving our chances. Not loving our chances. They know my hand, so I'm just going to F6. Yeah, so my out is for them to naturally draw Hypno and actually and play it out. And I still need a bounce hunt for that to work. And they are ahead on cards in the deck, so if they don't play out their Bottle Cloister, then my plan doesn't even work anyway. Yeah, that's whatever. There's no Chalice on 3. Oh, there's no Chalice on 1, I mean. Yeah, we're not picking that up. I'd rather that still be in the deck. So literally, if they just like play whatever they draw on F6 for the rest of the game, they're going to win. So if we find a bounce hunt here, we kind of have to take it though. The good thing is this protects Bujuki Bog. Though at this point, I'm pretty sure that Susurrus knows what my plan is, so they're not gonna play into it. That's a pact. Doesn't do anything. That's a breach. In fact, this is a very shitty draw because I think that I'm very incentivized to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If my opponent draws the second Spyglass, I kind of don't want to show them the breach. Because that means that they will like play around stuff that I do have in my sideboard, so... That's fine. They know about that one, that's why I'm discarding it. It's a Crucible, that doesn't do anything yet. T-West for, I assume, Tech Edge? Inventor's Fair. Sure. That one is probably fine. In fact, this makes me want to protect my Ghost Quarter. So I'm gonna bounce that real quick. Witchbane Orb. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ah, this guy is so good. This guy is so good, yeah. Now I actually have 0 outs because I can't block them. Yeah, this guy's so good. But we're ready. We are fucking ready. Alright, Primus. That guy. This guy. Probably don't want Tormod's Grave. Dwarf's Flying Worm, get out of here. Swordtooth, get out of here. We can take out a couple of pacts. We can take out 1 land, Radiant Fountain, 100%. Well, thank you, but I think I beat him like once, and we've played like 8 times or something. Let's see if I can get him this time. Hopefully. Hopefully they don't see it coming. I want to shave him some once, because of Chalice. Shaving on some zeros because of Chalice as well. Definitely want my Asusas. Definitely want Coalition Relic. Which is going to allow me, by itself, it allows me to cast Shatterstorm. Yeah, we'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. Usually Explore is... It's pretty good in this kind of matchups. I probably want to be doing something like this. I don't like bringing in like all 3 explosives because it's one of the first things that they kill. Yeah, we're probably gonna keep this. There are plenty of ways that this hand turns out bad. If they have turn 2 Damping Sphere... Oh, he's not streaming? Yeah, if anybody is not aware of this guy, I 100% would recommend you follow them. This guy is a beast. He is very, very, very good. Is this turn 1 Chalice? This looks like turn 1 Chalice to me. You damn, son. Woo! Slow clap. Slow clap. Solid. Anton Grimes, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you see, this is what happens. So you end up playing with like multiple explosives, and then that's like literally the first thing they name. So please don't. This is hella frustrating. This is rough. So we have no green source, we have no blue source. So we basically have a black source and a colorless source. Hopefully the game goes long and they don't test us like in the next couple of turns. We can play out that amulet, I guess. It makes it so this bounce land is not just like a straight up blank. Oh, they have the... Yeesh. Alright. We need a gemstone man like desperately. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This is how this matchup plays out post board, and this is a big issue. This clock is really quick. That's what when people are just, you know, talking about the fact that, you know, oh, but, you know, the game was long. It doesn't. The game does not go long post board. The game does not go long post board. They just like slam a test and they run you over. It goes real quick. Damn, if they hadn't had the natural damping sphere, we would have been able to Azusa and negate. Oh my god. Jeez. Yeah, Tess is a really big deal. Ooh. Probably going for the cloister here. Chalice on 1. Bridge. LOL. LO freaking L. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Now they know. Yep, we need to draw a red source. Imminent doom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's lethal. That's a lethal test ultimate. Yep. We just died. That was... Woof. That was rough. That was real rough. That was real rough. Okay, so let's get a 4-1. First round end boss. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. That is kind of how I feel. That was pretty rough. That damping sphere did so much work, it's insane. They played on turn 2, right? Like, they naturally drew the damping sphere on turn 2. Yep. And we did have a bunch of sources that would have won us the game. Aetherhub, Vestige, Forest was a redraw. 4 Gemstone Mine was also fine. Kalni was a redraw. Teetering Peaks would have been fine. Vesuva was also fine because I could have copied their fucking the one that pings you for 1 whenever you do something. Yeah, that was rough. All right, let's win some games for a change. Let's see if we can win some games over here. We're gonna need that, so that's cool. Uh-oh. I don't like turn 1 Mountain Pass. I think I'm gonna play GQ on turn 2 just so I don't get Blood Moon, which... It's mildly likely... Oh, no, okay. Looting. Phew. Spire, yeah, that one. Yeah, we had like a reasonable amount of outs, but what? Damn, OP. Let's get some spice going on over there. Amulet? No. I still think I'm somewhat okay here. I might get attacked by a couple of phoenixes here. Stupid Roomba, shut up. Yeah, okay, so that means no Blood Moon, which is good for me. Light up the stage. The stage has been lit up by a couple of mountains. Lit up. Another one? Don't tell me they have another one. Oh, got shot. Sure. So I go down to 10. But wait, there's more. Holy shit, alright. I guess I go down to 4. Give me a Radiant Fountain. Radiant Fountain would be nice. Fountain? Steerings? I guess it's not horrendous because we can do this. That is not bad. Yeah, let's do this. We could have got an Amulet, but Amulet kind of needs for these. I guess it doesn't. And we can Pact of Negation if my opponent has like something that's particularly troublesome. Okay. They loot. With only 1 land, I don't think that there's anything they can do here. Hey, they discard double light up the stage. That's hilarious. I'm chomping here, by the way. Of course. Boop. Block. If they have removal for this Azusa, that's kind of awkward. Okay, so it's fine. So I think we win now. So we're gonna get green. And I think I'm getting... Of course, I'm getting prime time here. And I think I get Fountain plus Bog. And then I'm going to like bounce and replay Kalni, probably? I don't think it's likely for my opponent to kill my Titan. And I don't want to die to a Bedlam Reveler. Cloud Scrapers. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. So we play Simic Growth. I think I'm actually gonna bounce the Fountain here. Replay it. I don't want to die to like Double Bolt or some stupid thing like that. Because their last card in hand could... I don't want to say easily, but it could be a Lightning Bolt. And I'm just dead to my Nip Blood Moon. Oh no, I'm not. I have the Pact of Negation. Never mind. Okay. Green colorless. Green colorless. We might steer into an Amulet. Never didn't have it. So, what do we do here? I'm gonna swing with Titan, of course. And I guess we get Thalia plus... Oh, wait a second. I forgot we have Teetering Peaks. So this can be +2/+0, and I can also double strike. I can, right? Yeah, this is a white source. So I can basically force the chomp. Sweet, Cloud Scraper. Thank you very much. Glad you're hanging out here today with us. Or alternatively, I can get Tolaria plus Vesuva, gain a couple more life, and get a second Titan. That sounds really enticing to me. Because my opponent can chomp, and I would also be showing my opponent that I'm on the breach list. So I feel like I'm very far ahead here. So I'm going to do this. I feel like there's no way I can lose this game at this point, having the pact in hand and everything. Okay, so we can do 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So, okay, so we have 1, 2. I'm gonna bounce this. 3, 4. I'm gonna bounce this. Now we transmute. 4 Summoner's Pact. Pact. 4 Primeval Titan. Cast Titan. And now we get Vesuva plus Garrison, I guess. Copy Fountain. And it feels like I'm not going to lose this game. We bounce the Vesuva, and we replay the Colony to have another green source to pay for Pact. Alright, we should be good. Feeling very good over here. I just don't see how my opponent assembles lethal from here. Yep. Alright, Abrades, yes. Probably I want Pierce, I maybe don't want Negate. Rex Sage, yes. Tusk, yes. Primus, yes. I like Explosive because I play multiple 1-drops. Not the biggest fan of Dismember. We can side out Cavern. We can side out One Pact. Swordtooth seems terrible. Terrible. Yeah, yeah, we're breaching today. Do I want the Worm? They don't really take a lot of damage. They only take damage. Oh, I guess they're playing Mutagenic Growth, so maybe they do take more damage than regular lists. I don't want to have... I guess we can breach Hornet Queen. I just don't like having like a triple green card in a Blood Moon matchup. I'm not the biggest fan of that. So that's why I don't bring in Hornet Queen in the matchup in under normal circumstances. But being playing Breach means that I might... it's just... I don't know. I feel like I want Negate on the play. I only want Spell Pierce on the draw. What else? What else? What else? Only 2 basic forests is gonna be a big deal here. Yeah, but this swings for 15 and this swings for 2, right? So they are for different things. This one is for ending the game. This one is for stabilizing, right? They have two very different purposes. This one wings. This one makes it so we don't lose. So probably I want like this on the draw and I want this on the play so I can close the game quickly. That definitely sounds reasonable to me. Okay, let's try this. I'm pretty sure that taking out the Explorer is wrong, but but I was under the clock and it pressured me and I couldn't take it. Keep, I guess. This is awkward. We can't EE on 1. If I draw a colored source, an untapped color source, I'm going to EE on... Yeah, that's not bad. Hopefully my opponent will like spend their second turn like Shattering Spree in my Amulet or something. That would be great. How's it going, Wakecaster? Yeah, I'm trying this list. Light up the stage. Looting Amorphos. That's interesting. Braid is cool. Unfortunately, we can't cast it this turn. Alright, I'm getting got by... Shattering Spree. But if my opponent doesn't Shattering Spree me, we kinda win. So that's sweet. You can lead a Morphos, potentially. Yeah, there's the Morphos. Which makes sense, because it's a free spell. Alright, so no Blood Moon. We can still have some Shattering Spree action though, which would be very problematic. That's Phoenix. Don't spree me, bro. Don't spree me, bro. Don't spree me, bro. Don't spree me, bro. If they spree and they blow up... Oh, sweet. Lightning bolt. Oh yeah, sweet. So we win. Actually, do we win? No, we don't win. That's shitty. Yeah, we can't win because the Sun Home is in hand. That's unfortunate. Okay, so how are we going to do other thing here? Oh, there's more mutagenic growth. Go down to 2. Okay, so we can EO1 plus a braid plus gain a couple of life. So let's think about our turn. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So that's exactly enough to breach. We're going to breach. We're gonna get Titan. We can get Teetering Peaks. I guess we want to get Fountain, Colony. Fountain, Colony, and then on attack step, we're going to get... Where their only hasty threat, it's going to be another Swift Spear, so we can probably not get Fountain. The issue is that I want to make sure that I can win afterwards, right? Because I can set up this turn to not lose, but the Titan is gonna win. It's gonna die at the end of turn. I already know what I'm drawing, which is a blank. So I can breach, Titan, get Turf. I guess Boros. Man. So I can get Fountain. I feel like I want to get Fountain plus Bounce Land so I can replay it. Oh no, because I'm going to need to play a land for turn here. Yeah, Eon 1, it's kind of like a must. I kind of need to do it so I don't die to these Swift Spears. And I would like to hold up a Braid so I can kill this Herculic Phoenix too. So I need 2 red sources. So I can probably do ETB, Fountain, plus a Turf, attack trigger, Tolaria, or I guess ETB, Tolaria, so I can play the Explosive Zone 1. So ETB, Tolaria, Tolaria Turf, bounce the Tolaria. And then attack trigger, Fountain, and I guess Teetering Peaks? Oh, I can actually bog them and kill the Phoenix here. But that means that I cannot get Tolaria because I need a red source here. Oh, but that's fine. So yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, so we do red here. Then we're gonna play, I guess, a basic forest. This doesn't matter. So we're gonna add red, blah. We're gonna breach, Titan. Yes. So now we're gonna get Tolaria, Turf. Boom, boom. We're gonna float blue. We're gonna bounce Tolaria. We're going to play out Explosives on 1. Now we're going to attack and get Bog plus Radiant Fountain. So attack. Yes, we're gonna get Bojuku Bog, Radiant Fountain. We're gonna put these on the stack. And now we're going to Abrade 3 damage target creature. Kill the Phoenix. Now we're going to gain 2. Exile opponent's yard. They take 6. And we have access to killing both Swifties. Oh, Hardcast Phoenix. Shit. Oh no, Hardcast Blood Moon. That's also pretty fucking good. It's not as good because the Relic can kind of save our asses here. So this could be worse. Okay, so now we blow up EE. And we pass the turn. We can charge the Relic. We're still dead to a lot of cards here. Don't get confused. Yes, we can transmute thanks to the Relic. Relic is gasoline, people. Relic is absolute gasolina. So blue, colorless, transmute. We can pact for Sage. Yeah, we were on the white version, but Aaron, but we got wrecked real hard, basically. So I could Sage right now, or I could get greedy and untap. Alternatively, I can Tusk right now. I can Tusk right now and kind of like hope that my opponent doesn't draw an answer to the Coalition Relic. So we would die to Shattering Spree exactly. Because I think that's the only grave hate that these people, that this deck plays. But Tusk is just really good right here. The alternative is to like pass the turn and then try to pact for either Sage or Titan. But if I pact for Titan, I am kind of dead to Shattering Spree anyway, because the Spree can kill my Coalition Relic, and then I'm actually not gonna be able to cast for Titan, to cast my Titan. Yeah, so I think I'm going to Tusk here. I think I'm actually going to pact for Tusk. If they have the answer to the Relic, they got me. But like second Blood Moon is fine against this play. Tusk. And this Tusk actually, you know, puts them on a quick clock. Again, if they have answer to Relic, they win the game, but that's what I sign up for. Sweet, no answer to Relic. So an upkeep, we green, boom, boom. Yes. So now we swing with Tusk. Alright, so they have a bolt. That's fine. That means that that bolt is not going face, which is good for me. So now instead of a 3-turn clock, they are on a 4-turn clock. I have no idea why they're playing out their lands. Alright, so second relic. I guess they're trying to like hardcast Reveler. So I at this point I suspect their last card in hand is a Bedlam Reveler. So let's charge this real quick. It definitely smells like a Reveler. Otherwise they would not be playing out their lands because it would be better for them to hold them to hold them to protect from. Wow, we can hardcast Primus here, which would be hilarious. We can hardcast Primus here. This is awesome. Primus would be kind of insane here. Even Hornet Queen would be game. They found the spell. Oh no, they didn't. Sweet. All right, so we keep swinging for 3. Something, just drawing blanks. I think I attack. I think I swing here. I might die to like looting into mutagenic, into blah 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 blah. Oh, they just jump. Sweet. So let's put some charge counters here. Let's move on to the next turn. Damn, this is a really funny game. My opponent really cannot hardcast that Reveler. Oh, they finally drew the last land. Oh, they got there. Damn it. Give me something good, please. Please give me something good. I guess that kind of qualifies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is not that good, right? This just allows me to get a couple of lands out of my deck to hopefully make my future draws better. But at this point, I can like hardcast anything I want. I'm playing 28 lands here. That's Phoenix. They kind of need to stay on D though. Alright, give me something good here, please. Oh, I forgot to charge the relic. No, damn it. Okay, it didn't matter, but... So they need to chump here. I'm dead to Bolt anyway. So that's whatever. I have really drawn a shit ton of lands. What's up, Goblin guy? How you doing? They need to chump here. Probably Soulscar Mage is going under the bus. Oh, they have a spell then. Yeah, they do have a spell. Mutagenic Growth. Well, that's pretty good. Well, that is pretty fucking good. It's a really good one to have over there. Manamorphose. Manamorphose into any spell just wins them. Just wins it for them here. They did draw another spell. Or like a Phoenix should be fine too. Yeah, that's another Phoenix. Okay, so we can see it here. Well, we tried. We just drew blanks for a little bit too long. Unfortunate. We want to change anything. Funny that World Spine Worm would have actually won the game there. Okay, there we go. So on the play, I think I like the worm better than the queen. Do I want these members? I don't think I do. That's fine. We're not running ballista here. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this. Oh my god. This is no good. This is just no good. You want to scream a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. If we manage to win this game somehow, that would be fun. But it's not looking good for the home team. They just abrade my damn. So I guess this Soulscar Mage is gonna be doing a lot of damage. I guess we're hitting land drops. That's something. That's a Blood Moon, yep, that's a Blood Moon. I guess we're not dead to this. We're probably dead to this, though. Yep, we kind of are. Back to White Amulet. Yo, we tried. We tried. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on to like the last couple of days have been like yesterday and today were just miserable. Oh no. Oh no, the daggers. The daggers. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. Double arc light. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not beating this. You're too late, bro. You're too freaking late. I'm just Dobbs, kind of. I guess they need to have any 2 spells. Or yeah, that's fine. All right, we died. Damn. Not not doing too well here. Not doing too well. The match against Susurrus was just heartbreaking, man. We just had the Shatterstorm in hand and we just didn't draw a friggin' anything. You got to be kidding me. Any untapped land means this is the turn to win. I have 21 outs. 21 shots at a turn 2 win. If it's a tapped source, it's a turn 3 win. Ugh. Do we keep this? I'm so wrecked at this point that I'm just fuck it. Let's do it. Turn 1 Inquisition and I will cry. Oh, we're playing against Shadow. Fuck. Woo. Hopefully it's Hollow 1 and they turn 1 Burning Inquiry. Oh no, they just turn 1 Hollow 1 me. Any untapped source wins the game. Any untapped source wins the game. Oh man. Oh, today's been great. I think I just concede here. Fuck it. Man, today's rough. Tusk. I kinda do want this. Kinda do want this. Bye bye, Pact of Negation. -1 relic. I kind of do like the worm. Kali Golero, thank you for the follow. Take out the cavern. These sticks are not playing Blood Moon anymore, right? I mean, I guess Rex Age kills Hollow One though, so that's fine. But I don't want Primus if they don't have Blood Moon. I guess I do want my amulets though. Okay, let's try this. Shatterstorm to kill Hollow Ones. That'd be hilarious. I guess. Alright, no thoughtseize, please. It's actually a she. This is Jess Stefan. She actually wrote an article for Channel Fireball about Amulet once. A while ago now. So it's a she actually. But that's an empty boy. Only one empty boy is cool though. So we can't breach anyway. I'm trying to think if I Vestige or Simic here. I think I Vestige, right? And then next turn, another green. Now we Sage. Kill that empty boy. Now we got a blocker. Next turn we Simic Growth, bounce the Vestige. And then crap. Well, that's punishing. That's real punishing. So we double Amulet. I want to do this instead. I'm 1 mana short of casting Titan here. No Thoughtseize, please. That's fine. We can beat that. No Thoughtseize, please. As I was saying, please no Thoughtseize. Please no Thoughtseize. Please, that's it. Oh, please don't. Oh! Damn it! I'm double blocking one of these guys, by the way. 100%. That's not horrendous. Well, obviously I don't have enough to... I can transmute here. And I can set up Breach for next turn. That's a ghast. So I can dismember, it would be the same amount of damage, but the difference is that this makes the blood gas hasty. Shit. I'll just hope to get lucky. Well, there goes my dismember. And there's a phoenix there. Don't... I guess Thoughtseize doesn't do anything here. So actually, I hope they Thoughtseize here. They only have a single Phoenix, and they have no cards in hand, so I think they are dead. I'm gonna take 8 here, down to 3. But then I kill them on the crackback. This has been this has been a hilarious match. I guess I can double tighten them. I was gonna say I don't need to show them the breach, but there's a breach in the graveyard already, so we're not doing much right there. We're gonna do, I guess, Peaks Turf. One, two, Picks, Bounce, Pact, Primeval Titan, Prime Time. Man, the struggle's been real. The struggle's been real. Whew. Tough times. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Sure, stream pog, indeed. I guess this is the problem with this kind of with this version of the deck, right? Imagine if this were like a trinket mage or something like that. This would be much closer to a keep. As is, I have to mulligan this though, and I have to mulligan this, and I guess I give this. We're gonna bottom that because if we packed for Azusa, it doesn't really speed up our Titan. Because we would need to pact for Azusa on 3 and they pay for pact on 4, so we're still playing a turn 5 Titan, which is just not quick enough. Especially in the face of this guy. It would be kind of nice. Well, I guess we get Kalni here. Man, this is rough. This is pretty damn rough. We're really getting destroyed these leagues. It's pretty funny. Thoughtseize. Inquiry would be fine, yeah. This is fine. Like there's nothing in my hand that I need, you know. Hopefully we find an amulet here. I guess I needed a bounce land. Now I don't have a bounce land in hand. They're gonna have a blood gas coming in. I guess I have to take the explosives here. Feels really bad though. Especially because I cannot play it out this turn. I will need to wait until the next one. Everything's going bad here. Yeah, Jay Shepard, just like Addy is just it's not a game store anymore. I have no idea what Addy is at this point. Well, that's a Thoughtseize, that's taking my explosives. Oh, they take my Titan? Okay. What does that mean? I feel like explosives is so much better than Titan on this board. Oh, they have another threat. Okay, so never mind. They're just gonna Angler plus Phoenix me. Yeah, we cannot beat this. We cannot beat this. Multi 5 into this functional hand. Didn't get there. Multi 5 into this functional hand did not get there. Yep. Alright, we can just concede. Game's over. Alright, I did not like the breach list. Let's go back to white. Let's go back to white. It is honestly pretty absurd how bad we've been drawing. Like, it's pretty ridiculous how bad we have been drawing this last today and yesterday. It's pretty incredible. The good thing about this is it's gonna offset the life loss from Canopy. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Unless I'm playing against exactly Burn, I want this better. That's cool. So we can name Human here. And then we can Amulet on 1. Then we can Trinket on 2. Hopefully turn 1 Black Source means something like 8 rack or something like that. Let's play against something. I don't like that. I don't like that. No. Simian Spirit Guy, no. 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 My opponent just exiled Simian Spirit Guide, did nothing. I think I play Forest and pass. I have no idea what my opponent is up to over there. Oh, it might be Grishoalbrand. Actually, you're right. Yep, it is Grishoalbrand. Okay, so we packed for Asusa, play Asusa, replay land. We die to Gristle Daddy. I guess I should have cast Trinket Mage last turn and hope to get lucky. I have no idea how this is a human. I guess it's a dude. He's like an old dude. Cast Asusa. Land drop number 2, cast Trinket. Number 3, cast Amulet. I mean, if I untap, I win anyway, so I might as well not have a pack to pay. I guess. I'm suspecting I'm not going to survive this turn though. Suspecting I'm not going to live for another turn. Indeed. The Gorios EOT. Draw 7. I can just have 6 here. Fuck it. Yeah, he's got something going on over there, right? I wonder what's... Is he like fixing like a spider thingy? They definitely seem like... It's a guy that definitely seems like it's fixing this a spider artifact of sorts. Come on, opponent, am I dead or what? Okay, so they are on the Borborygmos list. Do you have 4 lands? 1, 2, 3, and it looks like they have it. Okay, Pierce, negates, Rex Sage for Moon, Tormod's Crypt, bye bye dudes. Trinket out, Pact of Negation is fine, Cavern out. And I do like Scout a lot, probably want 1 relic less, maybe a couple of paths. We can take out 1 Asusa. This game is... no, we cannot. Actually, I definitely want to draw my Asusa. I kind of want a Trinket Mage too because of Tormod's Crypt. You know what? No path. We can take out Crossroads. Probably Colony. Colony's worse. Nah, I'll probably take out Crossroads. This is worse. There we go. This is at least a green source, and we're not bringing in any white cards, so... Yeah. It sucks when I don't draw my Angel's Grace, right? This hand is pretty damn good, though. We got some Disruption, we got one of our best cards in the matchup. Because the bog interaction is just incredibly relevant. And we just top decked what we were missing. So that's sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of want this forest right here. Gonna do this, and we're gonna be ready to pierce a moon next turn. Simian Spirit Guide, Blood Moon. That I'm not piercing. That I'm not piercing either. What? Oh, I misclicked. I'm so dumb. Well, sorry everyone. I kind of fucked up there. Yikes. I should have activated Scout at the end of turn. I was not thinking really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess it's not the end of the world yet. That's a real solid draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna Summoner's Pact. Primeval Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, and we're gonna do. I guess their graveyard doesn't do anything yet, so I'm going to get Simic and Vesuva. I want to hold up Spell Pierce. So I guess we can do Simic plus basic forest, so we don't die to Blood Moon. So let's do this. Bounce this. That's a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Current shown record, you're correct. We are actually. This is first game. Alright. I like our chances this game now. Liking our chances. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. That's an amulet. I still think I will be bogging here. I could try to double strike, but I think it's more relevant for me to have bog in my hand. I guess Bogoros Garrison. Alright, sweet. Bog them and bounce this. I guess I could have dealt them 8 instead of 6. It doesn't matter, they're gonna be dead next turn. Faithless looting resolves. Multiple ways of interacting with them using Gorius. And also them hardcasting a monkey makes it less likely that I'm, you know, straight up dead. I still have lethal next turn from a Titan, and I think it's pretty unlikely that I will be dying here with double counter magic up. And it's also cool that there's no reason for me to make any move. Like my opponent is the one that it's on the back foot, so they are the ones that need to blink first, which is great. I once died to Hardcast Monkey, attacking 9 times. I don't think that has ever happened for me. Usually, I mean, the Hardcast Monkey plan, it's doesn't really get there, you know? It's kind of like a desperation move. And a bad desperation move at that, by the way. My opponent is doing just like a bunch of math that will be completely irrelevant. Like we have 3 pieces of interaction in hand. They are not going to get there this turn. Yeah, Faithless Looting Resolves. Alright. The best part, and I think this is pretty sweet, is because I have double scout, I can activate scout. I guess my opponent can respond to the bog trigger instead of responding. Never mind. I was gonna say that my opponent could, that I could, if they respond to my like scout activation to flash in the bog, I can activate a second scout. And I could trinket for another amulet, but that doesn't do anything at all. So just getting Sanctuary Sun home here. And we double strike red. That should be 16. I guess they can gain a bunch. They can gain a bunch with Nourishing Shoal, yeah. But I can just pierce this. Yeah, I'm just gonna see. All right. Okay. Game 3. Game 3, we're fine. Let's try to find a hand like the one that we just had. That land was very good. That hand, I mean, was very good. I guess this is keepable. Hopefully my opponent places Cry land on one. Yeah, we can get some Scry value. Sick. They kept. Oh, never mind. Oh. They bottomed. Okay, so because we drew the untapped land, I'm just going to go with this. Turn 2 Blood Moon would be rough. Not gonna lie. Rancid Flesh, well, thank you very much. Whoa, that's good for me. That's very good for me. So now I do Sanctuary. Bounce this, Flash Vesuva, copy Temple, get some Scry value. Oh yeah, definitely bottoming that. It's like we basically just drew a card. Now we play Simic, bounce Temple. Now we have Negate. And we play the Forest. Now we pass the turn. It's basically like we drew a card. Looting resolves. Oof, Pact of Negation. Interesting. I think I'm going to upkeep copy temple. In fact, I should have probably played the temple again instead of the basic forest. Well, shit. Well, if we draw a Titan, we win. If we draw a Titan, we win. They have the Pact of Negation? Sure. Okay, so we just died. Oh, I hate when this happens. We also scried twice to the bottom, like... yeah, Big Daddy Snow, that's exactly what I said. There must be some delay, so you didn't catch it, but that's why I played the Scout on upkeep. That's why I tapped the Scout on upkeep, I mean. But yeah, we really had a lot of really good draws there. We really had a ton of really good draws there. Yeah, now we're dead. Bojuki Bog, that's it. Tormos, of course. Of course. Tolaria West would have done it. Yep, alright. Just... cannot catch a break, huh? He attacks me with both Grishoalbrand and the other guy, and then he sacks a lot of lands to... He discards a lot of lands to, like, domine me for 3 with Borikmus. Card, Borikmus, Enraged. There we go. I can't believe I actually spelled that correctly. That's crazy. Yeah, that matchup is not very good. It's actually pretty bad because they even have Bloodmoons both sideboard, which, you know, it's like a one card combo against us. So yeah, but I thought that we were really far ahead there. We literally only needed to draw any of our 4 Titans, any of our 4 packs, any of our 3 Tolarias, because we had a Amulet and we had Simic, so we could have played and replayed multiple times. Tormod's Crypt would have stopped them. Bojuki Bog would have stopped them. Steerings was another draw into Tolaria or Bog. We had so many outs there. Even Second Negate would have... no, Second Negate would not have been fine. Never mind. Sketchy hand, but I think this is a keep. Because one of our lands is Kavita Crossroads, this should help us buy time against most decks. And having access to double pact means we are very good against discard, and we can, you know, freely pact for an Azusa. Oh, my opponent's playing. Yeah, we're not great anymore. Not doing so good anymore. Dismember? Yeah, this is bad. That is less bad, but... Playing against Grixis Shadow, it's always a freaking nightmare. Please, miss your land drop. Please, miss your... No, they did not. Is this straight blue-black? Push. Okay. Bounce land. Sure. No need for me to pact yet. We don't have enough lands. Coalition Relic would also be reasonable. Thoughtseize does absolutely nothing to this hand. They're gonna take the prime time, but it does not matter. Yeah, unless they have 2 more Thoughtseizes this turn. I guess either this turn or this and next turn, so they can have like another discard spell plus eh. Huh. I think I get explosives here. But I'm not gonna play to play around stuff. They can grow their shadow very, very big already, so I think I can safely swing there and it doesn't matter. And I'm not getting Amulet because it doesn't matter either way. They need to a bounce land gets me to Titan mana and just the same as Amulet itself, so bounce land please. Sick. So now I'm just gonna serve with the Trinket Mage. If they wanna like Snapcaster push, that's fine. I don't care. I would expect them to get Thought Scour. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so we play this out. Bounce Crossroads, pass the turn. Scour EOT. Yeah, this is usually like the games that we win against Grixis Shadow. They end up playing like so, where my opponent is just like really struggling to find a threat. And we made it to turn 6, and my opponent still has not played a threat. Well, there's one. There is one. Crossroads. I guess here they could have double stub, and that would be very bad for me. That's one stub. Do you have a second one? Shit, they do. Well, I guess we're not doing good anymore. Just your classic double stub hand. No big deal. Triple stub, actually, because they had another one, right? Is that correct? Or am I mistaken? So there's the Angler. Well, hope you don't have Discord Spell or another Stubborn Denial. Any of those would be bad for me. I guess here I die to TBR anyway, right? So the double strike here. That's 18 plus 5. Yeah, I die to TBR anyway because they can just they can sack the Bloodstained Mire. So because I die to TBR anyway, I am just not gonna block here. Because the extra land drop might actually matter. I suspect they have a Snapcaster Mage going on over there though. Another stub? Shit. Oh my god. This is getting really annoying. Block there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So Ballista is lethal. Here we're going to double chump and give ourselves another draw to Titan or Ballista. Any of them should win. Well. Won't cover, no ghost quarter, no basic forest, Hornet Queen, this out, take out one scout, and I don't like Ballista that much, but yeah, let's do this. When do you mean? Oh, when we packed it? But it wasn't lethal when we packed it, right? We just didn't have enough lands, but we top decked a couple of. Yeah, I guess that was another line. I just didn't expect them to have, like, they literally used 4 Stubborn Denials that game, and they needed to have exactly stub plus stub when they got me. Like, their hand needed to be literally double Stubborn Denial. I mean, yeah, but I mean, with that mentality, then if I transmute for Ballista, they just Inquisition it, right? And by getting packed, it allows me to play around Inquisition. And I think they hadn't also Snapcaster, because if they know I have a Ballista in hand, they can just main phase, play Snap, and they had a Discord spell in their graveyard. So okay, let's see what happens here. Yeah, they literally had it all. What are they gonna tap out here? Liliana? Really? This is such a beautiful. Oh my god, this is great. Oh, this is awesome. So we also drew the T-West, so we can Bog plus Colony here. Oh, thanks for tapping out, opponent. Thank you very much. I have no idea why. I mean, this is not a good card against us for the most part. I mean, if this is in my opponent's sideboard, it should not be in their deck right now, really. I feel like their main deck is better than Liliana. Okay, so here we pay for Pact. Pay for Pact, we can... So if I swing... I guess I don't swing. I guess I can play Amulet. Or I can play Explosives on 1, which will most likely get stubbed. Kind of like that, though. The Shadow is a 6/6, so we cannot play around Stubborn Isle. If they have it, they have it. Yeah. So that's fine. I feel like I want to play around Stubborn Line next turn, so I'm going to bounce the Bog. and pass the turn. If my opponent attacks, I'm gonna block with the plant. It seems... Is this a bolt? Okay. Okay, only one card left in hand. Is it an answer for the plant? It is. Snappy. Flashback bolt. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can still tighten here. Lily minus, that's fine. Now we take 6. Best draw is of course a prime time, but if we don't draw it, we can still transmute for it. We don't draw it. I mean, I'm not gonna play around stub here. If they drew exactly Stubborn Denial, then I can just kill myself or something. Alright, so... another Thalia, and... we have white, but we don't have red. So we can do Thalia Garrison. And considering my opponent doesn't have anything good over there, I'm gonna bounce the Colony and replay it. Another Shadow? Yeah, that's problematic. Alright. They do have a stub over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they usually play only 3 Snapcasters, so I don't think I need to play around the second Snapcaster. Okay, what do we do here? I don't have any more pacts. I do have 1 more explosives. But if I transmute for explosives, I cannot bog them. So let's try to hope that we steer into explosives. Oh, this is awesome. Wow, I can't believe my opponent had it again. That's ridiculous. I cannot believe my opponent had it again. That's insane. Fortunately, in this case, by having it, they lost, which is great. Wow. My opponent is so good at having it. So we get second explosives. We play explosives on 1. We blow it up. And they concede. Yeah, that was a really aggressive... that was a really aggressive Stubborn Denial on that steerings. They have Liliana. Is that good enough to make me want to bail off? I kind of don't want to. Maybe we can do this on the draw though. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna. I want actual lands here. I don't think we're gonna win this game, by the way. Good thing is this Natty Bog is gonna do a little bit of work. If they thought these steerings, the game is pretty much over. Classic moto where you draw exactly the card that your opponent discarded. Classic. Is this a turn 2 shadow? It's not a Grimag, but it might be a shadow. That's a Zero Ambitions. So I guess Vesuva would be kind of cool because we can delay their Angler one more turn still. No such luck. Inquisition. I wonder what they take here. I assume they're going to take Steerings again. Because it's kind of like the best card in this hand, right? Unless, if they have a clock, they should be taking Steerings. If they don't, then probably the Azusa. If they have Stav, then the Relic is probably the correct pick. Okay. So I guess we Steerings first, because if my opponent wants to like double Ghost Chamber is fine. I was gonna say if my opponent wants to like double Stub in order to counter these Steerings, I'm very happy. Seems like they don't though. Alright, please keep not having a threat, OP. Please keep not having a threat. Yeah, I guess I cannot be here. So I can play, because if I untap with this, I can actually Titan. Though I'm going to assume that it's going to get Disdainful Stroke. Disdainful Stricken? Disdainful Stroken. That. It's going to get that. Maybe not. Please step out for Angler over there. That'd be sweet. Whoa! Aggro concession is aggro. Well, we beat the dreaded matchup. We just need for our opponent to, in back-to-back games, not play a threat until turn 5. We figure it out, guys. We figure out how to beat Death Shadow. Just have them not draw a threat for like 5 turns. Yeah, Coalition Relic has been like so impressive. Keep. Coalition Relic has truly been stellar for me. I guess Simic-Growth. Bottoming 2 packs and a Titan. Not where we want to be, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so hopefully it's burn and it's not like the freaking stupid other deck. The Kalni is actually solid here. Can save me a couple of damages, and I can still EE on 1 if I need to next turn. Or I can play Relic if that's my opponent doesn't play more 1-drops. If this is the Phoenix deck, that could be kind of annoying. We didn't play. We played Reach and it was terrible. And then we played. And then we are playing back this version of the deck. No second land drop seems very good for me. And it definitely means that I'm gonna be doing this. Basically stops down my opponent's clock to 0. And it even blanks the stage card, whatever. If they double Phoenix me or something like that, then that is a little bit more of an issue, but if they don't, we should be in a good spot. Nice. No Phoenixes. We're doing this. Boom, boom. Dead. Soulscar Mage. Gonna do Coalition Relic here. And I guess I'm going to copy Kalni. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 7 mana. Of course, first card I can draw is Primetime, bar none. My opponent's really struggling over there, though. I imagine this is a Skewer, though. Skewer, no, the other one, the one that draws 2. No. Whoa. Maybe we can actually beat this. Primetime for the win? Primetime or Pact flat out wins the game, I think, because we can get Bog. I suspect my opponent has some. Yeah, okay, sweet. So we are going to win probably here. I suspect my opponent has some amount of Revelers going on over there. I don't care about losing this. I'd much rather gain an extra couple of life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna get Bojuka Bog, Radiant Fountain. Bojuka Bog. Actually, I'm gonna get Bojuka Bog Thalia. It's not impossible for my opponent to deal with my Titan here. Are we going to play Simic? And I guess we bounce Vesuva. So we're gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can transmute. Yeah, so we're gonna bounce Vesuva. Well, I mean, you could run a 4th Thalia. I think 3 is kind of like the sweet spot. 2 seems like, it definitely feels like too little. And I never feel like I want the 4th one. Usually like the 3rd Titan gets the job done in like 90+% of, probably even more than that, percent of the scenarios. So that's a Lava Spike. And another Lava Spike. Okay. I'm locking here 100%. I'm not respecting double gut shot there. I'm respecting one, but not the second one. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Oh, Sorry, yeah, I forgot to update the Stream Decker. Give me a second. Yeah, we tried that bridge list. We quickly 0-3'd and then came back to white. There we go. Rancid Flesh, thank you for the follow. So I think we swing here. We're gonna get Fountain. Where is it? Okay, well, Kavita Crossroads, I guess, and I guess we're gonna get Simic Growth. Yeah, so we're gonna get Simic Growth. We're going to bounce Tolaria. We'll see how my opponent blocks. They probably won't. Yeah, they do not. So I'm going to transmute for Blue Pact here. And I'm gonna play Vesuva on Kalni so I can chomp this guy. And now we literally cannot lose, right? Because there's no way that I can answer my Titan. That's a Swift Spear. I guess there's a way. If they have like Bolt plus Gut Shot, I die. That's a Gut Shot. Is this pact worthy? Is this pact worthy? Actually, they paid mana for this, so this is not pact worthy, basically. I already blew up the explosives, so that's not going to help me. Yeah, that's game. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna do Boros plus Slayers, bounce Slayers, play Slayers, white, red. And now we swing for 14. I don't think I have pacted a gut shot, but I can see how that could happen though. Ballista is too slow. Caverns bad. Baloth is yikes. I don't know. Packed out. Pierce, I guess, in. -1 pact. -1 trinket. I feel like do want Coalition Relic just because they're playing Blood Moons. I think the relic is great, so I've been on 2 relics for a minute now, and I think it's awesome. I guess I'm gonna take up a couple of scouts. Yep. On the play, we might want maybe -2 scouts, and yikes. How greedy are we? Because a single bounce land makes this hand excellent, but I'm not. Yeah, I can't do that. This hand is actually better. I guess I top this. This is going to gain us a reasonable amount of life. Yep. Kalni was an MVP last game, really. It gained us quite a bit of life. Ugh. So we should be able to... Steerings this turn. Hopefully I find a forest in that steerings. Not blocking here. This Kalni will save us more life down the road. I'm fairly convinced. Yeah, and it wouldn't have stopped this anyway, so. More 1-drops. It's pretty solid. Coalition Relic. I think I'm gonna take it to play around Blood Moon, because it's the only card that plays around Blood Moon out of all of this. And because I'm playing around Blood Moon, I'm going to play the Thalia here. So next turn, even if my opponent Blood Moons me, I can steal explosives on one and blow up their board. Hopefully they spend this turn like playing these dudes out. Tal Zero, thank you for the follow. I've been like to put it somehow, I have preferred it over a Razorverse Thicket. That card is so hard to pronounce for me. I have preferred it over that card. I don't know if that answers your question, but that's the answer that I have for you. But I don't think I would like go out of my way to get it. I think here I am going to block. Because since I'm blowing up my opponent's board next turn, it's not really that likely that this Kalni will save me more damage, more damage than this. So it's basically being, I don't know, like a Kabira Crossroads. It's a glimmer post. No, yeah, a glimmer post without the second. A glimmer post with only a single post in play. I imagine they're gonna like bolt me or something here. And yeah, next turn I'm going to prioritize blowing up their board over developing my own game plan. Because otherwise this is gonna be just way too much damage. Yeah, I'm starting to suspect that explosives, I should bring like all 3 explosives in this matchup, because it ends up playing out like this quite often. Well, your opponent just goes super wide with 1-drops. Of course, this doesn't kill Bedlam Revelers or nor Phoenix, right? That's pretty obvious, but still, it might be reasonable enough to just like play the full 3. Yes, Mgoitsi, I would definitely play some white producing land. Yep. Yeah, so I think I'm simply going to start bringing in the full 3 explosives. I don't know what I would take out though. Maybe like, we already took out 1 trinket. Maybe both trinkets just go. Because I'd much rather naturally draw explosives than draw a trinket in most scenarios. My opponent's really tanking about this play, or maybe they just went to get coffee or something. Either or. So I'm gonna take this chance to thank everybody that's hanging out today. We got 60 viewers right now. My name is Francisco. We stream a lot of amulets in this channel. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit that follow button. You can get notified whenever I go live, and you can get notifications. No, and you can see what decks I'm playing, stuff like that. If you want to help support the stream, you can subscribe. You get these awesome primetime emotes that you see over there. You can use it on this channel and in every channel in Twitch. If you have access to Amazon Prime, then you get a free Twitch subscription every month. So I recommend you don't miss out on value. So even if you're not using it on this channel, it's probably a good idea for you to use it somewhere. If you want to follow me on social media, there's Twitter. If you want to follow me if you want to check out previous streams, you can check out my YouTube channel. I upload all of my previous streams there, so you can find them. And they are timestamped, so you can go straight to whichever match you want to check out. And if you want to join the Amulet Discord, that's your link over there, so check that out. And finally, if you want to support the stream, or you want to see any of your any deck of your choosing basically played live on stream, you can do so by going onto that link and making a donation of $12 or more, because that would cover the entry fee of a league. And that should be, you just send me the link with the list that you want me to play, and we can make it happen for you. Interesting. I think I'm going to Azusa here. This might be a little bit too risky, but I'm interested in like having blockers for this guy. As long as we don't get phoenixed here. We're not getting phoenix. Sweet. Another looting. I guess I spoke too soon. We might get phoenixed. Are we getting phoenixed? At this point, Blood Moon is not even that good. I guess it would prevent me from gaining some life, but I can still pack through Baloth. I think I brought in the Baloth, right? I did, yeah. Sweet, cool. Still no Phoenix. Dope. If I need to throw Azusa under the bus, I'm doing that in a heartbeat. There we go. Please kill my Azusa. Nope. This Azusa is definitely going under the bus here. Is this Reveler? It is Reveler. I mean, this is really not that bad at this point of the game. Unless they find fucking Shattering Spree and they kill my Relic. Which they do find? No, they don't. Sweet. Okay, so this is fine then. So we're just taking 2 here. And then we're gonna have like a never-ending stream of Titans. So this Titan, I think it's going to get Bog plus Bounce Land and Bounce the Colony. That seems... What's up? Like, what's gonna happen here? Oh, now I draw the land. Well, thank you very much. Green. Okay, let me think. So if I play Azusa first, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm 1 minute short. Okay, so we're just slamming Titan. Boop. Yes. Bojuku Bog and Simic Growth, I guess. Bog you. We're gonna bounce Kalni. Replay Kalni. Not getting Forest because we already have the Coalition Relic to kind of cover that. And how have I liked Relic DT Lurch? I think it's incredible. It's been nothing but stellar for me, really. It's been very, 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 very good. And I think that 2 is gonna be the new number, at least. I think it's gonna be a new staple in the deck. It's really funny that, like, I literally had no idea that the card existed. I literally had no idea the card existed, which is funny. I mean, I knew from Q, but I thought it was one of those, like, Commander cards. Like, it was printed in Commander, but it's just insane. We might die here, but overall, I think we are favored-ish. I think we are favored-ish. Yeah, now that they play the second Scar Mage, I feel very, very, very favored. Yep, I feel like we're gonna win this game now. Let's see what my opponent does with the floating mana they have. No attacks. No, nothing, I mean. Yeah, if they serve... Now here's a question. Do I play around Lightning Bolt? I think I don't, but because if my opponent bolts my Titan, that means they're not bolting my face. Which seems like a really good deal for me. And I can still pack for another Titan next turn, so I don't really care about this Titan dying. Yep, they had the bolt. That means that I basically don't need to worry about Phoenix anymore. Yeah, we get a green source here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we actually can Azusa plus Titan, so let's do that. If my opponent draws Blood Moon, we just pierce it. I just feel like incredibly far ahead at this point. I don't think we can lose anymore. Do I want to bog them? I don't think I do. Again, I drew the Spell Pierce. So I think I'm more concerned about not dying, which means Vesuva, copy Kalni, bounce Vesuva, I guess. And we have 3 land drops remaining. Okay, so we can do this. Bounce Kalni, replay Kalni. And I guess play another Kalni. So many Kalnis. They have a single card in hand. They're really not going anywhere, honestly. Light up the stage. I think we pierce this, right? Yeah, we do. There's no need for no reason for us to let them draw cards. I just pierce this and get it over with. This game is over. This game is over and we have won. Yep, just concede. Sweet. No idea why my opponent was playing so slow, but I was like 8 minutes ahead of them on the on the clock. Wow, we just 2-0 them? Sick. Ridiel, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Primeval Titan. Yes, that one that you see right there in chat. That's Primeval Titan. He's my boy. He's my boy, and he's a good pal. He's a good pal. We're definitely gonna keep this. If you have not seen this deck in action, I recommend you do so, because it's amazing. And while you do so, you can definitely do that on stream, because we play a lot of this deck. And you can, you know, hit that follow button, and you can get notified when I go live. So you can see more Titans in action. It's great, right? It works out beautifully. Stacks80, thank you for the follow. So we're playing against probably Thalia Stompy. And because we're playing against Thalia Stompy, I don't want my amulets to get wrecked by a chalice. Or I guess I could get the chalice itself, so I can blow up the explosives itself, so I can blow up chalices. This seems like a priority, so let's do that. How's my matchup against 8-Rack? I personally think it's pretty favored for us. Well, that's a troublesome card. I think it's very favored for us. Teehee. Wow, this one is actually very hard. Ridiel, thank you for the follow. I'm the most viewed Magic Online channel. Sweet, that's great. That's a new record right there. This is actually very tricky. We can go squatter my opponent. Does that accomplish anything? We can get them off white. I kind of like that. Because if my opponent already, they mulliganed, and they mulliganed again because of Gemstone Caverns, and they exiled the land. I guess they do have white sources. Never mind. Okay. Bounce Gemstone. Hopefully we draw another bounce, and my opponent doesn't have a way to destroy this. GQ would be very good here. I think I'm going steerings. That is cool. Play out Crossroads, gain a couple of life. Note that I'm playing out the Crossroads because he enters the battlefield tapped, and the mana that I had was for that turn only, so I couldn't have. Oof. Oh, actually, that doesn't matter at all. That's hilarious. Whee! Whee! They just play this because otherwise they would have played it last turn, so I'm gonna crack this right now so I don't get like blown out by my opponent top like Inigo Squatter there. This is Thalia, that's fine, I don't care. If this is another Arbiter, I care a little bit, but not too much. Chalice on one, that's literal nothing on this board, so sweet. You get Chalice. One, two, three. Yeah, this game is over. Yeah, you can. Yeah, my opponent seems to not be very familiar with the matchup. They're gonna die to a Primeval Titan. Thalia West, Simic Growth. They just concede. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, Thalia Stompy. I personally think it's a pretty good matchup for us. Depends on the player. If you're playing against somebody of the caliber of like Spider Space or somebody like that, then the matchup becomes much harder. But yeah, overall I think the matchup is pretty positive. And same goes for all Taxes style decks. The only difference is that against this matchup in particular, I don't want to bring in all the Path to Exiles because, well, Chalice. They're familiar with the matchup, they can see this straight up. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. So we can do something like this. Let me tell you a story, guys. So one time I was playing against this deck and they played a Smasher and I discarded Veloth. I pathed the Smasher even though my opponent had a Chalice on one, but I discarded the Veloth to the Smasher trigger anyway, and it was great. Good story. If we had picked up the Gemstone Mine, would you be able to attack with Titan? I don't think so, because the land that we... Yeah, so if we had picked up the Gemstone on the turn before. But this deck is not about... this matchup is not about... it's about value. It's about card advantage. This matchup is not about, like, you know, swinging and getting them dead. Because the late game, it favors you, like, very much. Unfortunately, this hand is not keepable. This hand is much better. We're gonna bottom that. Whoops. Turn 1 Scout is very good in this matchup. I imagine my opponent's gonna dismember this. They don't. Okay, cool. So now they cannot interact with my lands anymore, which is sweet. Nah, I'd rather have all of my other lands are just more relevant. That's a Thalia, that doesn't do anything. So I'm basically baiting my opponent right here. This is a bait. I played out the Simic Growth. Okay, this one is a little bit more problematic. If this is a Thought Knot, yeah, okay. It's fine because we don't have anything that we really care about. Like, my opponent cannot stop me from ramping, so that's pretty good. But the 4/4 clock is a very big deal. We're not blocking here though, because I want to be playing Relic this turn. Okay, so we need to draw a threat here. We do need to draw a threat. So let's do that. Is this Smasher? This is a Smasher. Yeah. Well, do I want to copy their Ghost Squatter? So this is pretty straightforward. If we draw a Titan, I think we win the game. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to transmute, 1 to pay for pact, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I guess we can pact for a Baloth. 5, 9, 11. I still don't like blocking. I think this is gonna be fine. I could like go squatter. I could go squatter there, go squatter there, but that is just not good. Titan? That's something. Okay. Okay. I guess I want to path this Thought Knot main phase, right? Because if I draw 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if I draw a pact, I cannot cast a Titan, but if I draw actual Titan, then I can. So let's do that. So let's do that. Let's draw a card here. Ugh, yikes. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we kind of scoop to a second Thought Knot, but we are forced to transmute here because we're not gonna be able to transmute next turn. So that's some rough beats right there. If they have second Thought Knot or second Smasher, we're probably dead. They do have second Smasher. Okay, so they got me. Alright, so let's get a couple more pacts and a couple more path. I mean, take out Trinket Mage. I probably take out explosives actually. This is rough. Let's do this. Okay. This hand is fine. Keep Perino. Gonna bottom that. This is a T-West, which means a Titan. A slow Titan, but a Titan nonetheless. And I think I'm gonna play that on 2 because I want to play around. I want to play around my opponent having Chalice on 0. Well, that's pretty annoying actually. I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of annoying. Yeah, now it's very annoying. So I'm gonna play around Ghost Squatter. I'll see with Chalice on 0. Okay, so they have a Displacer, that's fine. Let's Azusa first. And what are we gonna transmute for? I guess we might transmute for... It's a Thought Knot. Oh, fuck. That's kind of rough. One, two, three, four, five. That's not bad. Dom, thank you for the follow. This is not awful, actually. Yeah, I want to play this out right now, actually. What do I want to transmute this for? So I can transmute it for explosives on 0 because I don't have a colorless source. I still need to draw a colorless source here. I think I play this out because if I naturally draw a Titan, I can hardcast it. If they attack, I snap block. I imagine they're gonna try to like draw step block me though, which makes sense. Yes. I'm gonna block there. Okay. I guess they have a second one. They do have a second one. Oh, sweet, Dom Dom. Well, welcome to the stream. Sweet. So we do 1, 2, 3. So that kills the displacer. It's pretty sexy. One, two. On 3. Mind Slump, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I basically just need to draw a Titan. Hornet Queen would probably also win the game here. Well, this is very easy here. Just kill this placer. And my opponent just time walked themselves for no reason. Don't really get it, but I'll take it. Sick. Azusa's not blocking, so I might as well attack. So now bounce lands are actually very good draws. That's the Thalia, that doesn't do anything. That's an Arbiter, that does do something. Take 4. Oh, that's right, Thalia. Never mind. So now bounce lands are amazing. Bounce lands are amazing. Titan is, of course, game over. Please attack with this Arbiter. Sick. Snap blocking there. So a lot of cards win the game here for us. Any of the cards that win the game, that counts. So we're going to pay 2. Let's think about this first. So we're going to pay 2, transmute, pay 1 for Thalia, and then we're going to still have enough mana to Titan. Okay, sweet. So we do this. 1. 2. We get 1 more. 3. Bounce this. Transmute. Get a pact. Pact. Primeval Titan. Get prime time. Cast it. Yes. And now we get Stronghold plus Garrison. We're going to haste. And then we're gonna get Colony plus Fountain, I guess. Hopefully my opponent, like, they attempt to like blink my Titan and they give me a free trigger, because that would be fun. I guess I bounce this. Lucky Dog, thank you for the follow. Crossroads, Colony. So now imagine they take 8. They pass the turn. And Amulet works for every permanent. So if they try to like tap my Titan with this placer, I just 8 untaps. So I basically get a free trigger, which is great. Yeah, they configure the token, but what does I comp that they still cannot attack, right? Is this a smasher? It's really funny how like Amulet basically blanks this placer. It's pretty hilarious. That one is pretty good though. That one is quite solid. Never mind. I was not expecting the creation in stone. I really wasn't. It's a solid top deck. It's path here. They can't search, which is hilarious. Ballista is dead. We got explosives to get though. So we can explosives on 2 or explosives on 3. I think I like on 2 better. So we're just going to jump here. Go down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not good. So we have a bounce land in hand, so we can pay for Arbiter very easily. We're going to play this. Bounce. Pay for Arbiter. 1, 2, 3. Trinket. Yes. Get explosives. 1, 2. Done. I guess this trinket can serve, which is funny. I definitely want 2 mana up. Okay, so I cannot. I cannot cast Relic this turn, which is, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. Let's put this out and bounce Sanctuary. Swing for 4. We can double block the Displacer if they attack. I guess I cannot because they can like blink my Azusa, so never mind. It takes up their turn though. And I'm dead to Smasher here, but I can't beat Smasher anyway. Yeah, that's another idea, but they can just blink whatever I block with, right? So let's block here. And we crack EE. My opponent is kind of low on life though. Another Arbiter. Yeah, I feel like I really needed a good draw there. Oh, that's right, there's no more Thalia. Getting another plant token doesn't work in the face of Displacer. Gaining life is better than getting a plant token. So I think I'm gonna do that. Just gonna gain life and These Azusa is doing way more work on D than on offense, because it basically blanks my opponent's displacer attack. Because I can block it, and they either need to trade because of the stronghold, or they need to like blink my Azusa, which means that the Azusa doesn't die and it stops my opponent's. Yep, you got it. Amulet trigger. Yep, that just happened. Dead to Smasher. Dead to Smasher. At this point, I don't really care about the Arbiter anymore. So I will just do this. So let's draw a threat now. Thalia doesn't do it. Thalia doesn't find a threat here. Yeah, so you see what happened there. So I basically blanked my opponent's attack, because now that Displacer is actually blocked. So that's what I was saying, that Azusa is doing more work on defense than on offense. This doesn't really do much. Gains 2 more life. We're gonna do the same play we did before. Put a counter here so I can safely F6. Of course not attacking, because that would mean that they don't need to blink. So Displacer control, yeah, it kinda is the name of the game over there. This is +1/+1, okay, and this is only sorcery speed, so this doesn't really do anything. I guess they can activate it now in main phase, and it would mean that I need to trade with the Arbiter instead of the Displacer. And Displacer is by far the better card right now. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana. I could hardcast Emrakul. That's cool. Block there. Again, this is only sorcery speed, so it doesn't matter. And the funny thing is that they kind of need to do this anyway, because they need to attack with that guy. So green, just gonna do this, and we can F6. Well, I guess I could have. I made a mistake there, because I could have main faced attack. So we're gonna path here in response. Yeah, I missed an attack there, because I knew I had the path. So they're gonna pay 2 for Arbiter. That's cute. So this means that they are not going to be able to attack this turn. Wait a second, so... Oh, I get it, so... Oh, you want to trade here? Oh, sweet. Yeah, I want to trade. Alright. Don't draw a Smasher. Don't draw a Smasher. That guy's fine. Alright. Something. That certainly counts as something. So I guess we win then. Oof, that was close. That was close. If they had drawn Smasher, we would have died. So we're going to pay 2 for this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play prime time, yes. So what is Thalia getting? Nothing, right? So I guess I find Sunhome Canopy. This sounds reasonable. Okay. Alright, just don't have another Declaration Stone, okay? Just don't have it. Just don't have it. Don't have it. Is this Chalice? Chalice? Yeah, sweet. Woo! Seikoth. I honestly have no idea what those places are. I don't Mwatsi because I had already used my pacts and I didn't have anything to fetch for because Ballista was also gone. That's why. And LA LGS. No, I usually don't play. When I play at this LGS in San Diego. Yeah, which is pretty sweet. And I really don't pay often. No, I side out pacts against. I side out a couple of pacts against Chalice decks. Because usually the go-to Chalice number is 0 against us, so. I mean, I guess I'm keeping this. Against Valakut. Yeah, I really like this hand now. So if we steer into a bounce land, we kinda win. Ram spell? Yep. Steve versus Stacy. Play Amulet, play Scout, Flashing Gemstone, steer, bounce land please. Never didn't have it. Explore is fine. You're dead, opponent. Unless you have main deck explosives on 1 and double Simian Spirit Guide, you're dead. That's actually really good to know about. My opponent is very likely on Breach Titan. Very, very good to know about. I have no idea why they would play Chalice on 1 there. They should have played Chalice on 0. And hope that my Titan was actually a pact. But now this is lethal. Because I can 16 them. Bounce this, sure. Swing, yes. Boom, boom. Dead. Okay. Yeah, that was an untimely that was an untimely Chalice. No, that was funny. So we can take out Bog. I don't like Path in the matchup. Yeah. Probably take out Colony Garden here. Oh, we can take out Cavern. My bad. Well, actually, the untapped source is more relevant than the token, to be honest. Yeah, turn 3 kill is these. It's no turn 2 kill though. But yeah, no, my opponent is very, very, very likely on Breach Titan, which is a worse matchup because they are more explosive. And well, like you saw, Chalice is not good for us. This is a very good hand though. So it's gonna be, unless we get Chalice on turn 1, which would be very bad, we should be in a very good spot. Suspend Search for Tomorrow is fine. Damp Sphere would be bad. Damping Sphere would be pretty bad. So there's that. Summoner's Pact on turn 2 for Elder. Yeah, I'm liking my chances here. Yeah, we're just going to Azusa and go nuts. And if my opponent played Chalice on 1, last game, I'm going to try to bait them into playing Chalice on 1 again here. So... I guess I play around Damp Sphere too, right? Yeah, so we're gonna do... No, but I need to hold the bounce land in hand, actually. Okay, so we're gonna do something better then. We're just actually going to play out the second Amulet. This basically kind of straight up loses to Ancient Grudge. So if my opponent has Ancient Grudge, more power to them. But oh no, they're gonna be paying for their pact on this turn, so I think we should be fine. Yes, I'm gonna play another Amulet and pass this turn. Yeah, I don't have to play around Sphere, and I don't have to play around Grudge either, because the fact that my opponent pacted for an Elder kind of suggests to me that they are not, they don't really have lands. So I guess now if my opponent is smart, they will Chalice on 0, and that would mess me up. But that would be the only way. Are you smart, opponent? Chalice on 0? No Chalice on 0. Okay, sweet. So they are dead. Two, 4. Alright, that was a pretty solid way to finish the stream right there. Not gonna lie, that was pretty sick. Primeval Titan. That's 6. I can double Titan? Yes, I can. Yeah, they just concede. Sweet! 4-1. 4-1. What did we win against here? Well, game... it was the Thalia Stompy. Alright, towards the end, we got back into it. And versus Red-Green Breach. And we managed to get a 4-1. It was well deserved. It was well deserved. I think it was cool. Yeah, in the end I always end up going back to this list. It's just so sweet. Like, this is just solid. It's just nice. Yeah, I mean, I am like 95+% sure I'm gonna be playing this list at GBLA. I think the main deck will be exactly this, and then we're gonna be changing some stuff. I might be doing some changes in the sideboard, but I think the main deck is going to look like this. I think it might be the time to bring back Chameleon Colossus. I think it might be the time to, it might be Colossus's time to shine. Because, well, Death Shadow. It's exclusively because of that shadow. So I think I kind of want to find. I will probably want to be playing a one-off Colossus in the sideboard at GPLA. I expect there to be a lot of Grixis Shadow. Well, Rancid Flesh, there's gonna be no coverage because Channel Fireball doesn't do coverage anymore. So hopefully they make. Hopefully they change their mind at the very last minute and they do some coverage, but I don't think that will happen. But yeah, this has been like the best performing list for me, really. The other one that did pretty well was this, so maybe this is worth some extra consideration as well. Just the sideboarding is just so different. If I were to play something like this, I would definitely want to get like some kind of guidance from Pond and Wine. So if I do play, I just don't think I'll play something like this. In 2 weeks, I don't think I'll get more experience with that than I have already with this. But yeah. Yeah, same thing with me, that Big Daddy Snow. I was very impressed by that list. We only lost to like getting incredibly ridiculously unlucky, honestly. But yeah, it's more solid against Blood Moon. It's more solid against like the Whir deck and stuff like that. It still has some like, you know, bad matchups, just like the other version, but I was very pleasantly surprised by this, especially because of the addition of Coalition Relic. It's funny how this kind of became a staple in every single list. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for me today. I think I'll be back on Thursday. So if you guys have not done so, by all means, make sure you hit that follow button so you can get notified whenever I go live, and you can check out the stream. You can ask any questions, of course, over there in chat. If you want to support the stream, you can do so by subscribing. You can get this awesome primetime emote that you see over there in chat. If you want to check out previous streams, I always upload all of my streams to my YouTube channel. That's the link right there. So if you want to check out previous streams, you can do so right there. Yeah, I don't think Silence is very good. Also, as a one-off, it's so unlikely for you to actually see it that it's just not a good card. I don't think it's pretty good. I'd rather have access to Spell Pierce and particularly negates. Even Dispel, if you're really worried about Storm, Dispel is just so much better than Spell Pierce against Storm. That might be a consideration. Personally, I like being able to counter Placewalkers a lot, so that's why I have negates. I have negates and Pierce over the spell, but the spell is definitely defensible. If you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Twitter. I always post when I'm going live and stuff like that. If you want to join the Amulet Discord, you can use that link over there. And you can join the Discord if you have any questions, if you want to join a very active community. And finally, if you want to help support the stream, or you want to see any deck of your choosing, or it can be any version of Amulet, it can be any other decks like BG Rock or Green White Druid, whatever you want. Even if it's decks that I don't own, I can probably figure out a way to get a hold of the cards, and we can arrange a stream of any deck of your choosing. If you have any questions and you want to reach me, you can do that on Twitter. Whoops, the Twitter didn't kind of like. There you go. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do that. If you want to ask me on the Discord, anywhere is fine. But yeah, I will be back on Thursday. Hope to see you again, and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye bye. See you next time.